if you're wondering how to land those big brand deals, I am going to share with you all of my tips and tricks in this video, so stay tuned. If you're new here, my name is Angel. I share all things social media, making money, and growing your business as a content creator. I created this channel to share behind the scenes of how the business works for me. I have a social media following across the board with over about 1 million followers. And so I created this channel to share the behind the scenes of how the business works for me, and hopefully I can help you on your journey. So I have previously shared videos about which is better, brand deals or affiliate marketing. I also share with you guys some mistakes I see influencers making, as well as how much you should be charging as an influencer or a content creator. In this video specifically, I am going to be sharing with you how I am able to land 4- and 5-figure brand deals with no agent, just me, even though I do want an agent. So if you guys know any good ones out there, shoot them my way please, because I really do need one. Anyway, but I will tell you guys what have worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, and how, you know, maybe that can help you in your journey as well. So a little history, for if you don't know, I've been in this game for about a decade, a little over 10 years. I started growing my social media, and I was practicing law as well. I don't practice law anymore. I'm a full-time content creator now, but I started making money years ago. When I hit about 10,000 followers on Instagram, I started making money and getting sponsored brand deals. And I've been making money on every platform. I've been paid to tweet on Twitter. I've been paid to pin on Pinterest. I've been paid to create videos on YouTube, make TikToks, all across the board. I make money on every platform. So I definitely have the history and the experience to tell you what has worked and what has not worked for me. So many of you have wondered how I'm able to land these big time brand deals, because I constantly land 4 and 5 big figure brand deals monthly. And you're probably wondering, how do I get them? So normally there are a lot of ways that you can get brand deals. First, you can go through third-party software and platforms to get brand deals. There are a lot of them out there, and there are more popping up. I used to have like a current list, but now they just, I mean, there are companies popping up every day now. I just can't keep up anymore, honestly. But you can drop me a comment and let me know if you have some in mind. I can tell you if I worked them or not. But there's just so many, guys. Like, I just can't go in. It's just so many. But you can go through a third-party platform. That's where brands get on that platform to find influencers. Influencers get on that platform to find brands. So the third-party platform works as the medium. That's how it works. You can also get brand deals specifically on TikTok now if you're part of their creators marketplace. I will go more into TikTok and making money on that platform in a different video, because it's a lot. But just know you can go directly on TikTok to get brand deals. You can also go directly on Facebook to get brand deals now. I just joined, so I mean, I don't really know a lot about it, but you do have to have made a certain amount of requirements. I'm gonna talk about that in a separate video too. And then most of the time with Instagram is either through a third party, or you reach out to brands, or brands reach out to you. It can go a number of those ways. It's not just one way to get a brand deal. Now, I have reached out to brands, but the majority of my brand deals come from brands reaching out to me. Many times my big brand deals have come from them finding me, and they can find me a number of ways. I usually, when brands reach out to me, I do like to ask them, hey, how did you find me? Because I am on every platform, and I like to know how they're finding me. And so some have said they found me through softwares they used, like Upfluence and Open Influence and those type of places, where they use a piece of software to surf through influencers. They narrow down like by age, demographics, your topics, and then look at your page and see if you're fit. So honestly, I'd rather them reach out to me because when you reach out to brands, they gotta go research you, find you, you know if they want to work with you. But when a brand finds you, they already have more than likely done their research. They know that you're a good fit. They actually want to work with you, so you actually have a little bit more leverage when they find you and want to work with you. So yeah, sometimes they use search platforms, and then sometimes they just literally find you on the platform, because some brands have found me just purely on Instagram or purely on YouTube or purely on TikTok. The list goes on. But so having things in place definitely helps you, and making sure you're ready to work with the brand definitely helps you. Now, I just did a video about 5 mistakes that I see influencers make. If you want to see that video, make sure to go watch it. It's a really short video, but I narrowed down 5 things that I think can help influencers get more brand deals and grow and make more money. So be sure to check that out. You do want to make sure to have everything in place, great quality pictures, your profile, and then they look for engagements and all those other things. And then sometimes they still will turn on and ask you for like a snapshot of your analytics. So be prepared for that too. All those things you usually hear. So, I am trying to teach you guys on a different level. I'm trying to share with you the stuff you have not heard, okay? Because I know you hear the normal stuff, be consistent, have your bio, all of that stuff. I'm trying to give you the nitty gritty, okay? So stay with me and follow me on this journey, and I promise you that, I am going to give you guys so much juicy information and some value, okay? You want to make sure to have your contact information somewhere on your profiles, whether it's a email in your bio or the little button to email, but brands will reach out through email. They will also DM you. Now, I don't recommend brands doing that, but they will do it. I say that because Instagram blocks a lot of messages. And if you're an influencer or a content creator and you're not going through those blocked messages, you will miss a lot. I've missed a lot, but I blame it on the brand. You saw my email, you could have reached out to me through email, but I try to go through my normal DMs, not all the time, but because we do get bombarded with a lot of comments, a lot of DMs, a lot of messages. Guys, I get thousands of comments and messages every single day, okay? Every day. So I'd rather brands reach out through email. But just beware, some of them will reach out through DM on Instagram, and they will a lot of times get blocked if you're not following them. So that happens all the time. It still happens to this day. But if they really want to work with you, they'll either keep reaching out. Like for instance, I had one company, they sent me DMs. I wasn't getting the DMs. They were in my block messages. I don't go through them all the time. And then so they sent a comment on one of my pictures, and I usually get a lot of my comments. So they were like, check your DMs please, and I check my DMs. So if they really want to work with you, they will keep reaching out until they are able to contact you. I always have my email there because that's my preferred method of contact. I have 3 major tips to tell you guys how I'm able to land these big brand deals, and that is 1, having no heavy aesthetics. And I did mention this in a previous video, but I want to just talk about it a little bit more. I know you see a lot of big time influencers with these beautiful, beautiful pages and these great like filters. But guys, I may be smaller than a lot of influencers, but I make more money than them. So you want to be smart. I'm in this game to make money. I could care less about popularity. I want to provide value, and I want my audience to be inspired and motivated by me, but I'm also in this game to make a living from it. So I say no heavy aesthetics because this is what brands come to me and tell me. Like where other influencers aren't getting like a lot of brand deals, and I'm over here getting flooded daily. Like I'm turning people down left and right because they always say we don't want heavy aesthetics, we don't want those filters, because those filters change the color of their products, and they don't want that. They want their colors to be as true as possible. Now they know we all do a little editing, we all brighten our pictures, make them clearer, blah blah blah, but they don't want their color. Like with Coca-Cola, if you put one of those orangey filters on it, it's gonna turn the Coca-Cola can like brown or orange, right? They don't want that. So, you know, and they'll tell you, please, no heavy aesthetics. And a lot of times when they're picking influencers, that's one of the main things they look for. Do you have a heavy, you know, aesthetic on your account? Are you purely like browns or purely orange or purely whites? You know, they look at all of that. They just steer away from it a lot of times. And so that's why many times I'm able to get a brand deal over somebody else who's like 10 times bigger than me, but they have heavy filters on their account. So they're pretty. Yes, they're so pretty. So beautiful to look at. But again, I'm not in this game to be pretty. I'm in this game to make money. So if you look at my account, I don't have heavy like filters on my account. I do edit my pictures, but it's not gonna change my blue shirt to look green like a lot of the filters will. But that was a personal choice and a choice I've made for years, and that's also a reason why I'm able to get brand deal after brand deal after brand deal, and brands come to work with me because they don't have to worry about the color of their products changing. And they say that again, they have said that, okay, out the horse's mouth. So if you're wondering why you may not be getting a lot of brand deals, or you know, these big time influencers aren't getting a lot of brand deals, that could be one reason. Okay, just one. The second thing that helps me to land these big brand deals is because I'm not just on one platform. Okay, I hear it all the time and see it. People tell you just focus on one platform or one or two platforms. You know, if you're a YouTuber, just focus on YouTube, or if you're Instagrammer, just be an Instagrammer, or you know, just do YouTube and Instagram and that's it. Guys, I wholeheartedly disagree with that. And you're hearing it from me because I'm a doer. I do it on the platforms, and I'm trying to tell you guys, don't just focus on one or two platforms, okay? And the reasons why is because it's a few reasons. We'll talk about both. We'll talk about brands, and we'll also talk about your influence. So with brands, okay, I can get a brand deal quicker than somebody who's just a YouTuber. Why? Because they'll look at me and they're like, oh, she can give us a blog post. She can give us a Facebook post. She can give us a TikTok. She can give us Instagram. She's like, she can reach multiple people on different platforms. Brands love that. And now, literally right now, in this moment, it is so prevalent. I have gotten brand deal after brand deal after brand deal that doesn't just want an Instagram, that doesn't just want a YouTube. They want across the board, you know? And so that's why I'm standing out versus somebody else who may be bigger than me on a certain platform like YouTube or something. But I can get a brand deal just as big as them or bigger because I have more to offer. So from a brand standpoint, they can reach multiple audiences on multiple platforms with influencers they really admire. That really, really helps in landing a brand deal and getting bigger brand deals. When you can offer more platforms, you can charge more. Now let's talk about from your aspect, from the influencer aspect. The reason why you should be on multiple platforms is because different audiences are on different platforms. So you want to grow your influence, right? You want to reach more people. Like some people that are on Facebook are not on Instagram. They don't want to get on Instagram. They don't want to get on TikTok, you know? They don't want to get on Pinterest. So if you want to reach that person who's on Facebook, you gotta get on Facebook. If you want to reach that person on Pinterest, get on Pinterest. Don't sleep on Pinterest now. I love Pinterest. If you were to ask me to rank my platforms, Pinterest is in the top, and so is TikTok. Now, I can harp on that in another video. I don't want to ramble, but if you know you are trying to get those big brand deals, growing your influences on multiple platforms is the best thing you can do for you, because one is not putting all your eggs in one nest, and I am a big believer on not putting all your eggs in one nest. Okay, if Instagram was to shut down or shut you down or ban your account, what would you do if that's the only platform you relied on? If that was how you were an influencer, You were just an Instagrammer. How would you survive if YouTube was to shut down your ads account, or say you did something wrong and, you know, shut you down? What would you do? Have you thought about that? How would you make your living? I don't like relying on just one platform. If you ask me what you should have, I have an answer for you. I literally created a must-haves for you that you should have, and you can download it for free. I go into detail about it and why you should have it. Our website is definitely one, and other things, an email list. But remember that these social media platforms, you don't control them, okay? So putting your eggs in one nest, I definitely recommend against, okay? Be on multiple. So I know people who will find me on Pinterest and they're like, oh my God, I know you from Pinterest. I have some who know me from YouTube. I was in the store and I was like, oh my God, I follow you on YouTube. You know, so if I did not expand my reach on those platforms, those people would not know me. You know, you have people strictly on TikTok, okay? But guess what? I'm on TikTok. So there is a chance they can find out about me too. So again, I highly recommend diversing your presence, okay? I'm all about diversification, diversifying your income, diversifying your influence, and everything else, okay? Diversify. And the third reason why I'm able to land such big brand deals is because I have a media kit, guys. A media kit is so important. Like, it is so important to have, because when you have one, when brands reach out, you have something to send them right back that breaks down how much you charge per platform. And sometimes a brand will just, when they reach out just, let's say, for YouTube. But then when you send them your brand kit and they're like, oh man, she's on TikTok, she's on Instagram too, she could do us a blog post, they'll come back and say, hey, you know, in addition to the YouTube video, would you mind sharing on Instagram or whatever? And, you know, we'll pay your fees in your media kit. A media kit helps you to get a bigger brand deal and to land that 4 or 5 figure brand deal. Also, when brands reach out, you don't even know what your rate is. Rates come in handy that way, because if they want to give you something free, which I am against freebies. I've been against freebies for a long time. It just depends on what it is. Like, if it's something that's valued at $1,000, okay, yes, you know, you can, I would suggest doing that. But if it's something valued at 20 bucks and they want to exchange a free post for a product, I am so against that. Like, I don't care how small you are. But when brands reach out and want to send something to me for free and want me to post in return, I kindly respond to them with my media kit. Like, this is what I charge. You don't want to give away free advertising. Think of yourself as a network, okay? Just imagine you're ABC. Will ABC give away a free spot, a commercial spot for free? No. No matter how big or small you are, remember that it's your influence and people are using your audience to advertise. So you should be charging them, okay? You should definitely be charging. If you guys want to learn more about creating a media kit, I can potentially do a tutorial or like a workshop or something. I'll just leave a sign up in the description box to see the interest level. So let me know and drop me a comment if you enjoyed this video or if you have any more questions, and I'll see you guys in my next video.